Dale Warner, the Illinois County man who murdered his wife Dee and hid her in a fertilizer tank, will likely spend the rest of his life in prison.
The judge handing down the maximum sentence of up to 70 years for second-degree murder and tampering with evidence. And Warner will not be eligible for parole until he hits 88.
Melissa Andrews covered this case start to finish, including today's sentencing. Mel, Dee's kids spoke today. What did they have to say?
Well, it cannot be overstated how traumatic this was for Dee Warner's 5 children. From the time she disappeared 5 years ago until she was found in that fertilizer tank in 2024, Dale Warner told them their mother took off, left them, abandoned them. Today, they let their stepfather know the damage he caused, some of which can never be undone. Dale Warner, back in prison garb and shackles, shuffled in to hear his future and the anger in the voices of his former family.
The only thing Dale cared about more than himself was money, and that is why we are here today. She was a force that he could no longer control, and because of that, he took her life.
Their shaky voices told a story of betrayal and a lack of remorse for trail of damage caused by the man they knew as stepfather for 20 years.
I did not want to believe he was capable of this, just as I did not want to believe my mother would ever leave without saying a word to us. But only one of these things was true. And I know my mother's love. Dale does not hurt people out of anger. He hurts them for control.
Dee's brother, who led the charge early on for his arrest, said Dale planned her murder and then tried to sell a story that she had left them all.
I only hope that the only way Dale Warner is able to leave prison is in a small dark box. May God absolutely have no mercy on him whatsoever.
Judge Michael Olsaver showed no mercy when delivering the maximum sentence due to the severity and lengths Warner went to conceal his crime.
Ms. Warner's loved ones and friends were deprived for more than 3 years of their opportunity to properly grieve and mourn their loss. Instead, they were doing everything possible to search for her, holding on to some slim hope that she may still be alive. All the while, she was sealed into that tomb and left in a barn. Fact of which Mr. Warner was aware and had the ability to end that suffering at any time and chose not to.
It was during those 3 years of suffering that those loved ones started a campaign of justice for Dee, a movement that today prevailed.
Dee knew we would fight to the end, and we won. And now I'm going to remove my bracelet that I've worn since Dee was missing, because we got justice.
The prosecutor also told me she believes justice was served for Dee and her family. We don't yet know when or where Dale Warner will go to serve his sentence. We do know he plans to appeal.
Now, Mel, you know we have heard it again and again in this case. This case did not just impact the Warner and Harder families. It also had a lasting impact on the community as well.
Yeah, thousands of people have been following this case from the beginning to the very end. I did notice one of the jurors in the courtroom this morning, a young man just 23 years old, who helped convict Dale Warner. He told me after 5 weeks of testimony and being a part of this process, he needed to see it through and watch Dale Warner receive his punishment.
I think the judge, given the laws and everything like that, he made the right choice, and given the right sentence. Allowed the family to, finally have closure, and just knowing that, he's most likely not going to see the light of day.
Also, interest in this years-long case continues, and you will see more coverage because several crews were in the courtroom today shooting documentaries. As for Dale Warner's family, the only comment they've given came after the verdict. They still believe he's innocent. For 11 Investigates, I'm Melissa Andrews.
Well, if you missed any of the Dale Warner sentencing, you can watch it on WTOL 11+. Also, you can text the word trial to 419-248-1100 to get all of our coverage of the entire Dee Warner case straight to your phone. You can also ask our team questions about this case.